So you're going to see the cover here and say, damn, this game looks sick as fuck, right? That's some cool-ass pixel art. No, that's not what I meant to say at all, Sark. I think you're into the kind of like the Rim worlds or like the Haven and Hearts, like the really like kind of niche, I want to say like lifestyle games. So in this game, it's basically Dwarf Fortress Adventure mode. The pixel art looks sick, right? The game does not look sick. I'm going to tell you that right now. So we'll close this out. I'll make a new world. Cool games. Yeah, that's a word for it. We're going to call this one Homemade Watson. Hey, ABCD, welcome to you. There's far less pixels actually in this, I would say. I mean, Minecraft's got textures. Well, they're more in-depth, you know, whatever. Might grab this in a second. Das, wait till you see the gameplay. Okay, you might hate it. Maybe you won't. All right, new character, progress. Oh, sorry, already did the history. So again, it's like Dwarf Fortress, you generate history. We could randomize the world again. I don't know how I feel about this one. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to die right away anyway. I'm going to get upset and die. That's what's going to happen. All right, so we played Dark Fantasy. There's 3 difficulties. Easy mode, which is high fantasy. Dark Fantasy, which is what you'd expect. And then hardcore. So you get to make a character. They all do different things. They've all got little bonuses associated. I think these guys can, like, eat bones or something. They're bone wraiths. You can play stupid elves. You can play sexy cat people. You know I gotta play the dwarf. That's just what it is. The Dwarf Dream. There's all sorts of customization you can do if you want. Your portrait is your character. Let's go with this one. We'll go with this one. You get to pick 3 skills. And you can pay to have them otherwise. I'm going to try to actually do mining. This failed horrifically last time. Do you have to pay to do mining? There are a lot of monocles. It's a little nuts. Weaponsmithing, protection, mace fighting. They don't let you be a lich. Nope. Yeah, it's going to fall off. Don't worry, Das. I really wanted to do some sort of... I guess we'll do weaponsmithing, I guess. Hammer and gladius. So I get to choose. Well, I'll take the hammer. And then we'll take athletics because running sucks. And construction. Ah, okay, so I can have a gladius and a hammer. That's what we'll take. Okay. And now I really... This part I didn't know about before. It's like battle... No, it's very different. Very different. You get to pick your house. So this house has mines. With ore, if you want to be a miner. But I think you have to... So you gotta get a pickaxe first. And I haven't been able to figure out how to do that. Stonemason. Armor smith. It's the difference between construction and carpentry. I think carpentry builds wooden weapons. Construction, you actually build buildings. Alright, this looks good. Stonemason, mushrooms, and mines. And then we'll continue. And this is the game. This is what the game looks like. If you're going to vomit, go ahead and do it now. Apparently all of these people are our kinfolk. Check this when I get back. There you go. IHOP. In the middle of the night? I guess that's the best time. Barf. There's a lot of people here. This is kind of frustrating. This is like Dwarf Fortress Adventure mode, basically, mice. Yeah. Ask for directions. Okay, I want to go to the mine. They've marked the mine on my map. I think I can fast travel over there, too. So this is supposed to be a town. I was hoping that by starting by the mine with the mine family, that I'd have access to it and be able to dig. Because I've yet to be able to figure out how to get a fucking pickaxe. Can we come in here? Can I steal this guy's stuff? Stash. The Oak Bearer family. And who am I? Copper Gladius and Crude Hammer. Hit nails or skulls. Works either way. Okay, we can put that off. No, Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode hasn't come out yet. Oh, I gotta spend my points, too. We'll just take 2 in Strength and 1 in Endurance, just for shits. So you can WASD through this. You have a little arrow. You guys probably can't even see the arrow. If you want a WASD move, you can only see ahead of you. I wanted the mine. Where's the mine? Show me the mine. You got all kinds of goodies. It's not that bad. I've seen Tome. Tome looks charming to me, though. I have a hard time with this one figuring out exactly what's going on. But this is one of those games you definitely have to use your imagination for. Is there such a thing as mining training? No, there's not. So there's not a mining skill. I need to go to the mine. The mine is supposedly right here. It says mine. That right there says mine. Imagination, this is the internet? I'm sorry. This contains help store and share resources among faction members. Claim the region on the world map to create a new settlement and create a stash. Yeah, I mean, there's ways like this. It seems like one of those games that if you get into, there's crazy shit that can go down. Okay, I can take this is my house, so I can take the hay. It's not stealing. It's worth probably nothing. It's usable as a resting place. So I've taken all their beds now. Where the fuck's the mine? Oh, here's the mine here. Here we go. And what are you? Rocks, which weigh 50 pounds. So these are like tremendous boulders. Oh, waterfalls. Stone statues. We got water here. Underground waterfall. Hey, what's up, Yagi? And what are you? Are you precious gems? Aquamarine vein stone. So this is where we'd want to mine, but I don't think I have any way to mine, because I'm missing the tool miner. And, see, this is the problem I have with this game. I have no idea where to get a miner. And they don't really explain a whole lot. I was kind of hoping we'd come in here and someone would have one for trade. But this was kind of my experience the first time. Usually they're found in schools. I knew someone was going to make a joke about that. I knew it. Unsurprising it was DOS. Mine. Carpenter. Maybe the smelter? Stonemason. There's a cinder hammer mine. There's a lot of mines in here. This mountain is filled with mines. I guess I could look it up. Where to get pickaxe. Dark Souls 2. How to get pickaxe. No. No, you can keep your Fextra life. There's like no information about this game either. That's alright. You tried, J Tuesday. You tried. Yeah, you missed out, Vane. You missed out on some serious rage. And then you missed out on some Bram Stoker's Dracula. Well, let's try going over to the smith, I guess. Boom, 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 boom. No, I didn't beat it. Fuck that game. Laggy piece of shit. You know, sometimes you think you enjoy it. You think you enjoy some of these games, then you play them, and you realize that is not the case. Not the case. We got to the level 6 boss and beat it, and then there's more after that. Have I ever enjoyed a game? Really? That's a great question. Yeah, it's such a tough game to play on stream because there's so much to try to figure out. So these guys have all kinds of rocks up here. I would like to buy a pickaxe. It would make me happy if somebody, if anybody had a pickaxe. Dougie only enjoys World of Warcraft. You know, sometimes it feels that way. It's like my whole world's collapsing. Oh no, now we're running out of stamina too. Which means we have to rest. I feel like that mechanic's really unfun in this game too. Just, it seems like this is the kind of game that if I could figure out how to play, I'd actually enjoy it. So, holy pally, if that's what you wish. You need to be able to hit the heal button. If you can do that, that's great. Pick a class that can do that. Your whole World of Warcraft is collapsing. Oh, dear. I don't get it. I don't know how you're supposed to mine. Can I craft one? Perhaps crafting? Bone axe, okay. It's attached together with a cord. Requires bones. There's plenty of humans around I could harvest for bone. But I see not any craftings. I guess plus athletics is leveling up. Weapon stand. Shovel, hatchet, throwing knives, gladius, spiked club, pickaxe. The pickaxe is level 16 crafting. That's fucking madness. How do you level path crafting when you can't get the material needed to craft? I guess I could just buy it. It'll make no sense, Bobby. And everybody says the same shit. Armor smithing. It's under weaponsmithing, so maybe there's a weaponsmith somewhere. And if we talk to him, he'll have one, because he's a smith, so he crafts shit. I can trade him my gladius for it, or maybe better yet, I could kill him for it. And no one would be the wiser. Good Christ, living in a mountain is awful. Okay, there's the smith. Sir, do you have a stone slab that I could sleep upon? Bad game, ugly Addy game. I believe Watson told me about this before Addy. So you better watch yourself. He'll come at you. Don't you have some ugly-ass EverQuest to be playing? Trade goods. You have nothing. You have literally nothing for me. You think you're ready for crafting with hard materials? You haven't even mastered crafting your poop. That's the first thing everybody learns to craft. I hate this. Well, you can upgrade your shit? Just being here, I can buy his resources from the crafting menu, so that's cool. Is this like Tome? Not really. I mean, it is in that it's like a top-down, turn-based game like that, but it's a roguelike, yeah. But so this one totes itself as being able to, like, if you wanted to, you could build a town. You know, you could settle a town and have NPCs move in. You can build yourself a little shit hut at home. You can be a trader. You can be an adventurer. There's bosses to slay, loot to get. There's different forms of combat and magic. But I have a really hard time deciphering what's going on in this game. Like, I wish it was a little more like, you start and... Oh, you wanted to get into crafting? You wanted to get into mining? Something really basic like that? You start with a pickaxe, so you can at least start mining shit. So you can start crafting. But there's like a million randomly generated NPCs, and they all, like, they ultimately start to feel like carbon copies to me. I mean, you know, some of them have the cute little eye patch or whatever, but like, every single one, it's like NPCs in Morrowind. A lot of them just start to feel like they're just here to talk to. Casual streamer. It's just like, I feel like it's not even playable in that way. I'm sure there's a way to do it, But I tried playing for like 2 hours off stream and could not figure out how I could possibly become a miner. Alright, we've picked up flint. I'm going to just start picking up rocks off the ground like some sort of animal. Ask Lyra. She's graduated. She's not a miner anymore. What's up, Murky Dirk? Let's replace it with a Dead Mines run. I mean, I could probably solo Dead Mines at this point. No, I'm leveling an alternate character to do gathering professions right now in WoW. Big fun. I really thought that by picking a faction or a family, I'd be able to interact with their treasure chest and take their shit. Trade. What do you have? Yeah, all these dudes just have all the same garbage. Here, take my flint. Why don't you take my copper gladius, too? Now I got a little spending cash, but everybody's got the same inventory. This is a game that if I could learn it would be really neat. But I don't think I'm going to be able to learn it without some charming gentleman talking very calmly while playing his game and explaining everything. And there's not a whole lot to read. Like I can, what? There's a fucking help menu somewhere. Tutorial. It tells you about crafting. You can upgrade things. Advance in skills. To finalize, you must fill all top slots for basic resources. The magical ingredients are optional. You can build shit, too. So this is how you could start to build out a world, which is neat. I like that idea. It's very Minecraft-y in that way. I could try crafting something. I don't know. What do I need? Metal? I just need a metal to make a knife. Go kick down your family members' doors and start taking their stuff. I mean, I could just slap this guy right here. See, I just hit him. I'll blast him. He's bleeding all over. I'm not hitting him very hard, though. In fact, I think he's beating my ass down. I mean, I'm literally just beating him with a crude hammer over and over again, and he's winning. I fear we've made a terrible mistake. There's no way I can win this battle. Oh, I got some mace fighting skill, though. Now I have a skill. And now we're dead. Mm-hmm. 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 You're wearing a wool S-hurt. Copper bracers. Wielding a copper dagger. No, I wasn't. Oh, that's who killed me. Oh, Lyra killed me. That's where Lyra was. Ah, yeah, look at that. Your final score is negative 63. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You've reached the end of your journey. Well, that's it, guys. We've reached the end of the journey. Now, Das, do you see why I said the title screen, the world generation, and the character building looks cool? But then you get to the gameplay and it's a little rough. It looked cool, right? Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I mean, I wish... I think that it could be good. It looks... Yeah, now, you see, Yagi missed the gameplay probably, and he sees this shit, and it looks cool again. But the gameplay is just questionable. I think there's a lot of things that need to happen before it's viable for play. Frankly, I don't like the circle around your character's portrait. I know why they're doing it, but I wish there were charming little sprites for the characters. I think that adds so much more than just feeling like I'm some token walking around the world. That's my first complaint. And I don't think that would be that hard for them to rectify. Secondly, it needs some sort of direction. The characters need some character. I should be able to say, oh, I want to get into mining. Well, maybe I can fucking figure it out. Maybe I can fucking get a point in the right direction. In some way. Like, none of the vendors had a pickaxe on them. None. But I can't hit it with any other shit. Is there another item I can use? No clue. Like, you should be able to get a stick and a rock and start banging shit to get more rocks, and then sell your rocks. And eventually get to a pickaxe. That'd be sick. I'd be down for that. So I think this is a game that could be cool, but it probably needs work. And I don't think it's out yet. It's version 0.50.5. So there's probably a bit to go, and I will definitely keep an eye on it, because I'm interested. Toki wants Kenshi. I mean, I got Kenshi, too. I don't even have the game maximized. Y'all weren't even watching the full thing. Kenshi, I did, in fact, just sit there and mine rocks in. I had no idea what else you're even supposed to do in Kenshi. I'm sure there's a lot to do. These man, they're interesting. I think these open world games are very interesting, and we've yet to see one that's quite done it right. A lot of them have the right ideas, but I don't think they quite have the funneling techniques to get you to the fun quick enough to be fun. Needs a push to get you in the right direction. Exactly what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't played enough of them to know, but I've kept an eye on a lot of them because they look neat. And anytime I play them, the same thing happens. I'm like, all right, what am I doing? I mean, Tome has the whole thing where you're just killing. You're just constantly in combat. So that's acceptable. The point's combat. But these other games all tote that you can do resource-type stuff. Before we wrap up for the night, I want to see this rogue trader thing Watson's talking about. Oh no, everyone's been DDoSed. Everybody from stream that's on my list has been DDoSed. What a mess. Rogue trader, what is this? Oh god, there's like 500,000 DLCs. No, pause. Don't want to see your live stream.
The rogue trader has fallen. Now I must take up their mantle to restore the dynasty to its former glory, to reclaim what humanity has lost.
Is this a 4X game?
Forth into darkness and bring
no, there's too much going on to be 4X.
To the uncharted void.
I think you guys said it was a turn-based game. Yeah, okay, this looks sick.
Dangerous heretics, vile mutants, and Xenos threats beyond number. All must be cleansed in his name.
That was kind of intense.
The choices I make will shape the course of my destiny. And with each haunted step, I wonder...
No, I'm not paying $50 for this game. I'm a broke-ass bitch, but it looks cool. That looked very cool. Is it good? I don't know. $50, get out. Well, Woogie, it's $50, or you can get the bundle for $100, or you can get this other one for $65. It comes with a limited time outfit. Right there, limited time outfit. Wasn't there another Warhammer turn-based game? Yes. Taco really seemed to like it, but what I saw of it, I didn't care for. Oh, Chaos Gate. Yeah, Hobo's got it. I don't know. When I watched somebody play, it didn't look all that interesting to me. This looks a little more interesting. I like these. I like the way that looks. That's purely aesthetic, though. The gameplay is probably pretty similar. I don't know. I don't know all that much about Warhammer. I mean, I've played Total Warhammer. This stuff looks sick. What do the reviews look like? The poor on my ship were causing trouble. I went to see what they wanted. They made reasonable demands. Executed them anyway. Nice. Owlcat makes great CRPGs, or at least it's the Pathfinder guys. Hold on, I'm being hit with a video. Stop. Pause. Thank you. Do you know how they do with sci-fi? This game's for people who are fans of the previous Pathfinder games. Yeah, probably not it, huh? But have no previous knowledge of Warhammer. As someone who absolutely loved WOTR, so far so good, roughly 4 hours in. Gameplay's turn-based, which is okay because I feel more focused. I have absolutely no idea what's going on because every sixth word is some Warhammer 40k lingo that makes me feel like, and that I don't feel like researching, but I'm enjoying the story still. The bold male voice actor sounds exactly like Matt Berry, whoever that is. Much easier to get into than Pathfinder. Incoherent screaming about faith and duty. Owlcat's done it again. What are the negative reviews? It wasn't that far positive. Frank Reynolds. The game is okay, it's not worth the price. You know what? I trust a man named Frank Reynolds. He's got his wad of hundreds and he's ready to plow. Just play Baldur's Gate. This game stinks. Okay, that sounds like a fucking idiot. Wrath of the Righteous is real good, but it's also like 200 hours. Yeah, that's why I haven't played any of these. All right, let's see here. Review type negative. So there's 1,300 positive, 189 negative. This is one of my favorites, the negatives with like 44 hours played. Don't play the game yet. It's shipping way too early. The poorly optimized and buggy. The reason Owlcat shipped it now is to get it out the door for Christmas. And they're working on 2 DLCs, Season Pass already. Okay. Not recommended for co-op. Me and another friend bought Void Fear Edition. Okay, so you wanted co-op games, mostly fun. Going downvote due to Owlcat greed and crappiness. Just like most Owlcat products, the core of this game is solid, but it's marrowed by bugs. Wait another year. Okay, so it sounds like this will be a game that's worth playing. It just has to get over some of the crap going on with it. In my heretical opinion, Wrath of the Righteous is better than Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, yeah, well, that's what happens. You spend too much time around dirty old hobo, and he starts to whisper his little nothings in your ear. Just like that fucking Wormtongue guy. Everybody's a beta tester now. If you buy it release, hell yeah. Look, Woogie, if you put 60 down on my game right now, I'll get you the Super Alpha. Okay, there's one dungeon. You can't even beat the first enemy. Game that'll be worth playing, aka will never be good. Yeah, that is a real problem, though. People love to say that. Like, I just heard that about, what was that other one? The other Warhammer game. Not strategy, the one where you are one of the, like, inmates in the prison or whatever. And it's a 4-player game. I finally arrived. I was waiting for you, Suk. I didn't want to end too early. Yeah, Dark Tide, that's the one. Yeah. I just saw DOS type it. Bet Soulash. I don't know if Soulash will be good or not. I said it could be. I don't know. I just think it needs so much work. Again, it's so easy to come up with an idea for a game that sounds cool. It's so hard to execute it well. That's like almost all of game design is actually executing on your idea, not just coming up with some neat Ragnar idea. It's fine now, but it's still kind of boring. Yeah, I don't know. Fine and kind of boring for $40, $50, $60. You know what you can have fun with right now, Mikers, for $15? $15. $15. World of Warcraft Classic. You can play it right there. 15 buccarinos. Or you could play Hearthstone for totally free. $0. Oh, baby. That's a hard price to beat. Totally free. Like, I do enjoy playing Battlegrounds in it, which is just you toss in and you just chill. Well, you hate card games. That's not for you. But, yeah. I've seen you on Warcraft Rumble. I have. So, look, Eric J. Fields, he's playing the Battlegrounds. He loves this shit. He sucks it back. He loves it. Fellatiating Blizzard once again. Yeah, I know Teen Palpatine's on World of Warcraft right now. That's why he's offline. I wouldn't even buy it for $0. Oh, come on. It's a fun game. It gets hate because it was so popular, I think. Speaking of which, I do want to try that Magic game, too. Shalazar, whatever the hell it's called. But we'll have to figure that out. I'll probably play another grab bag of games tomorrow. We'll do some more retro stuff. Yeah, the old one. Yeah, like I think it's like a 90s Windows game. Let me just, why don't I take a look at it and see how gross it looks. Well, that doesn't look gross at all. That looks rather charming, actually. Well, it looks quite charming, as a matter of fact. This is like Miker's Repellent, though. I'm not good at Magic the Gathering. Well, surely you're better than me. I don't know anything about it. Bram Stoker's MTG. Please watch the cringy full-motion tutorial videos. If we play, I would. I mean, this looks sick. It reminds me of, like, Heroes of Might and Magic a little, with, like, the 3D rendered to 2D sprites, presumably. You can mail Blizzard money directly to Blizzard, and they won't return it. Okay. Oh, that might be it right there. Holy hell, look at the tatas. Jesus Christ. God damn, what the hell is this? Unicorn's hold is free. That seems like the end of the game. I tried Song of Conquest. I think that might be one of the ones I returned. I mean, there's so many indie games that look. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm looking at, can you? Whoops, sorry. I thought you guys could see. Yeah, there's the tatas for those that missed. Just so we're clear. I thought y'all were scrolling with me. My bad. Yeah, so here's some of the gameplay footage, presumably of the adventure portion. It sounds like you adventure around the world and then you duel people in card games. So kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh, but not the game, there's the TV show. Or like the Pokemon Game Boy game. But I would be willing to give this a try. I feel like there's probably enough nerds around who've played this that would appreciate it too. You mean like FF8? Exactly like FF8. There's towns where you can buy cards and stuff, right? And presumably you play people, when you beat them, you get money, you can get a rare... Like a good card game like that, you find people that have cards you want and you beat them to take cards from them or rare cards or whatever. I like that type of shit. So, we'll say definitely, just not gonna put a date on it. Another one I want to play, I already mentioned this, I've had this up, Star Controller. This game is supposed to be... I don't even know what it's supposed to be. It's like a CRPG, but you're a ship. Sorta. So I've heard very good things. It's definitely retro. It's very old. Yeah, we'd be playing too. But I've heard very, very good things about it. Foobs has been asking for this forever. So I'm going to wait till he's available to do it. Because this is like his game that he really wants to see. So I'm interested in it. And I'll wait until he's able to see it so I don't screw him over. Right, yes, that's what it looks like, Psycho. And that looks cool. That sounds neat to me. I'm into it. I know Tim Kaine said this game was a big inspiration for him with Fallout in whatever way. He said he played it a lot around that time and it inspired him. So that dude's awesome. I hate to do this. I don't like to shout out random people, but Tim Kaine has a YouTube channel, and he was one of the lead developers for OG Fallout. I don't know how much he did with Arcanum, but he worked with those guys, the Trolka guys. Shout out Tim Kaine. But he puts out a ton of content. Every day he posts a 10-minute video, whether it be stories about game design stuff or different techniques with what he does for how he designs games. It's really good content if you're into game design stuff, which I am, so I eat it up. But you've watched his videos? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, let's see. In fact, he kind of inspired how I wanted to do some combat packet stuff. So I took something directly from his videos that he talked about and implemented it. It's good stuff. So can confirm. And his stories for some of his old times at Trolka or even the Carbine stuff with WildStar is pretty great. But yeah, he's got a ton. I've watched maybe 30 or 40 of his videos, and he just keeps blasting them out. Anyway, I have stalled long enough. I'm getting out of here, guys. Getting out of here. Didn't take another break, so we'll say that's a full stream. Full-ish. And tomorrow we'll find some grab bag Sega stuff. I am not opposed to playing this Ghostbusters thing for Sega. Maybe we'll do some Aladdin or some Lion King or some other classics. Maybe we'll play some Faxanadu. I've been craving some of that. Got my mantra to remember. But either way, tomorrow we'll play it. Until then, take it easy, everybody. Be safe.